I just finished binge watching all 4 seasons of The Boys, and it blew my mind. Hey y'all, welcome to a different video where I'll be talking about what I thought about the show, The Boys. And I know I'm late to this since season 4 came out 9 months ago, but like I said, I just finished binge watching it. And with the breaking news, that there's going to be a supernatural reunion between Jensen Ackles, Jared Padalecki, and Misha Collins in season 5. It just made me excited and was the reason why I started watching The Boys in the first place. But before I talk about that, I just want to go through my general recap of what happened in the first season, because I'm going to break this up into like 4 or 5 different parts where I talk about each season. So yeah, this video is just going to be season 1. Okay, I'm using ChatGPT, but in general, I basically thought the same shit. So it's like, it's not even that crazy that I'm using ChatGPT. It's just, I mean, I finished season 1 like over a week ago in my time. So it's like, it's a little bit blurry, but like, I know what happens. If I read the information, I know what happens. Anyway, so obviously, the world of The Boys has established the fact that there are superheroes among the people everywhere, at least in America for sure. And they're all controlled by Vought. I know that. So basically, this guy, Huey Campbell, and his girlfriend are just, well, okay, it doesn't start, but like in general, this is where it picks up. Huey and his girlfriend are walking. She takes one step off the sidewalk, and she gets destroyed by a train. I mean, guts everywhere. Huey's still holding her hands, like what's left of them. Crazy. And basically, that crushes him. And, Vought offers them hush money, pretty much. So, like, and like an NDA to not talk about it. Huey thinks about it. He doesn't want to accept it because, his dad thinks they should, but that's whatever. And basically, this guy, Billy Butcher, comes to Huey's workplace and basically convinces him to get revenge. That's pretty much where the story picks up. And this is all in episode 1, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Fast forward a little bit. Huey gets inside Vought Tower to take the hush money, even though he doesn't, like, he signs it, but he doesn't really take it. Yeah, he gets there, he plants a bug, but a member of the Seven, Translucent, who can go invisible, he catches him, and then later he confronts him at Huey's workplace, beats him up. Butcher comes in, saves Huey, and they kidnap Translucent. They go to Butcher's friend, Frenchie. It's pretty cool. Basically for help with Translucent, and then, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I know it's not that crazy, or I'm not that serious, but like, it's season 1's been out for 5 years. Like, if you haven't watched it, well, I mean, shit, go watch it. Meet Frenchie. They help. He helps with Translucent, plants a bomb, sticks it up his ass. Later, Huey blows him up because he can't. He just did. It felt good for him. Later on, they also meet other members of the Boys. Mother's Milk, Marvin, pretty much, and they find a girl named Kamiko, who's been kidnapped and shot up with Compound V, which is the main drug that basically gives the soups their powers. I know this could low-key be spoilers, and I'm not going in insane order. It's just, again, my general recap. Compound V is this, like, liquid drug that gives the soups their powers. So, like, basically, the soups all thought they were born with this power, but actually Vought was able to convince the parents of most babies to get them shot up with Compound V, and then boom, that's how they got all their powers. Yeah, there goes that. Later on, that gets revealed. And then meanwhile, Starlight, aka Annie January, joins the Seven to replace a retiring member. That's whatever. And then she gets deep with Deep, if you know what I mean. There's corruption, and like, it's not what she thought it was, like this whole like Vought being the higher power, this good power, ends up not being true. They're just powerful and a little bit corrupt. Yeah, just a little. And throughout the season there's conflicts. You're obviously introducing a lot of characters, introducing the Seven. We got Homelander, the leader of the Seven, who starts off as kind of cool, and then at the end of the first episode, destroys a plane. You got Queen Maeve, she's cool. You have the Deep, who's, bro, I know we're just talking about season 1 here, but in all 4 seasons, basically until like at least the end of season 4. Yo, the Deep, he's such a sorry character. I mean, I just had to say it. I mean, he's funny. I get it being funny, but like, I mean, the stuff he did, like, bro, and him getting canceled. He got canceled, I'm pretty sure, in season 1, or at least season 2. But like, and then like his comeback, like that was so lame. Whatever. It's not that I don't like him. It's just like he's a sorry character. Yeah, A Train, which started this whole thing. You got Black Noir, who's badass, even though he wasn't really used during his time in the show. No real spoilers there, hopefully. Translucent. Starlight just got into the 7. That's the 7. And then The Boys, which I thought, like, so many different things. Like, this happens every time I get into a new show. I always think, like, something's gonna happen. Or, like, based on, like, clips I've seen from, like, shorts, it's like, bro, I thought it was gonna be a completely different show. Because, like, based off that one clip, I'm thinking, oh, they're gonna team up at some point. And it's like, I mean, technically they do, but not really, you know. And then you get The Boys with Butcher, Huey, Frenchie, MM, and Kimiko. Pretty solid group. 7 versus 5. We go through all this shit. Homelander has a crazy relationship with his boss, Madeline Stillwell. It's a little something there. Basically, at the end, where the climax is coming, Butcher, basically, he doesn't kidnap, he breaks into her home, Madeline's home, and threatens to blow her up because at some point they were trying to find out Homelander's weakness and they couldn't really find one. He's indestructible, you know. We all know that. But his emotional weakness would be Madeline, but then he kills Madeline anyway. So it's like, wow, it wasn't that crazy. They weren't that close apparently, even though some of the scenes. But yeah, and then it was revealed earlier before this, like, again, I'm going way out of order. Throughout the season, Butcher revealed that his wife, Becca, was raped by Homelander. Like, so we're in like 2019, 2020. 8 years before that, Becca got raped by Homelander. And basically she went missing. But actually, she got pregnant and was taken care of by Vought, secretly kept from Homelander and Butcher because, you know, and then they were just chilling on their own, Becca and her son. And then Homelander finds out that he has a son. And now fast forward back to episode 8, the finale. I don't know why I said it like that. Finale, where basically Butcher blows up the house, you know, trying to kill Homelander because whatever. He literally says fuck it because Madeline's dead. He has no leverage anymore. Madeline's kid is safe. I don't know. I guess Homelander saved him because, you know. And then Homelander brings Butcher to the place where Becca had been staying, and season 1 ends there. And wow, that was a crazy ending. I like these cliffhangers. I know at the time that cliffhanger must have been crazy. For me, it wasn't because I literally started season 2 like right after that. But I know at the time it was crazy. But anyway, after all that, here's what I think. And just to be clear, I'm not a professional critic whatsoever. So what I'm about to say is just my opinion. And you can hate me for it if you want. That's not my problem. To me, the objective of season 1 for most shows is to build and establish the world and its quirks and its characters. In this case, in this world, superheroes is that quirk. And that's perfectly okay. And I'm going to bring this up. It's just like how in Supernatural, there's monsters everywhere. And there's hunters, you know. And that's that. But I feel like season 1 did a good job of doing that and building the world, introducing its characters. The 7, the boys, and the main conflict between them. And, you know, all that is simple. Like, not necessarily straight to the point, but, like, it's there. I can easily understand it. And it had a crazy twist with a crazy cliffhanger. And just based on that, I would give this season 8.5 out of 10. I don't know, man. I'm just saying random numbers. I don't really know. I mean, for me personally, whenever I watch a show, I always just immerse myself in the show, in the world, to the point where like if something like if something bad like actually makes the show bad happens, I honestly don't care. Unless it's absolutely outrageous, I'm not gonna care, and like I'm just gonna immerse myself and be like, okay, that's what happened. That's where we're at. So what happens next? I'm not really gonna give shows. I just said 8.5. It's whatever. You know, pilot seasons are always gonna be intriguing. They either work good or they flop. That's just what it is. I do know that back in 2019 when this came out, a lot of people were hyped for this, and I was a little intrigued by it too. But obviously, I was only 13 at the time, and you know what happens in the boys. It's not for a 13-year-old. And I also specifically remember seeing that clip of A Train running through Robin, and that shit scarred me for life. Or not for life. It scared me. And yeah, that was, as a 13-year-old, that scared me. It's because like that was low key the first real time I saw that much blood or like that gruesome of a death on TV. Because at the same time, I never watched The Walking Dead until literally last year, and like you would think that would be gory. It's not as gory compared to The Boys. So yeah, and like even if I did see anything gory or gruesome, I probably would have just blocked it out because yeah, because I was really vanilla back then, bro. I still am kind of now, but yeah. Anyways, that season ended with a great and amazing cliffhanger, and it literally made me go straight into season 2. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. This is really one of the first times I'm doing this. You know, obviously I have the Celtics games that I talk about, but like that's different. You know, this is like not a full in-depth analysis. Like this is just my thoughts. You know, I'm just doing my thoughts on the show because why not? Like I said, I am going to do like basically these types of recaps or like my feelings and thoughts for season 2, 3, and 4, and what I hope for season 5. I don't know how consistent. I don't know if this will be every day, twice a day, whatever. I'm just trying to get these out. I could be wearing the same shirt, you know. Good things take time because they do. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. Season 2 will be next. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'm trying to find my niche. Hopefully, it can be with this. This is something I'm fairly passionate about. Like, you know, I'm passionate about sports, Celtics. Already made videos on them. Passionate about TV, where I like shows. I mean, you know, I could go back and do reviews of other shows, I guess. And then, obviously, games. And I've already have a lot of gaming videos. So, there's that. This is just something I'm really trying to see if it could stick. So, yeah. I'll see y'all next video.